Hi folks, welcome back. Hope you are doing well. This is the 10 AM CR model and it almost forms every week. First of all, before we start, one very important thing you need to understand is that no strategy in the world has a 100% win rate. If anyone claiming this thing, he work on it. Okay, so if you are my old subscriber, you already know these, and if you are new here, make sure you understand these clearly from the beginning. The strategy I teach is time based. This is the best part of my uh, trading, that in my YouTube channel you will understand a strategy that is on time base. By time base means I don't mean opening a random chart, making support and resistance level and then waiting for price to reach there. That's not my approach. My approach is very simple and very specific. You already know which chart to be open, at what exact time you need to be there, when the market is likely to trigger, and what exactly you need to observe. You come at specific time, follow the rules and take the trade. Okay, so now whenever someone claims that their strategy has a 90 or 100% win rate, understand one thing: that win rate come from their own work, and that work is called backtesting. When you backtest properly, you clearly know how many losing streaks your strategy has and how many winning streaks it produces. The mistake most people make is that they don't backtest. They just go back 1 month, sometime 1 or 2 weeks of data on a free plan, and then start trading. I have already explained in my previous videos how you can backtest for free on TradingView, so there is no excuse for not doing it. So without proper backtesting, what usually happen is this: after 1 or 2 losing streak, people say this strategy doesn't work, I need to change it. So that's not how it's work. You need to work on the strategy, understand its behavior, and accept its drawdowns. The 90% or 100% win rate that people talk about is not for beginners. For beginners, the realistic win rate is around 35 to 45%. But when you put in the work, do proper backtesting and gain experience, your win rate will automatically improve. Okay, so let's start it. So if this is your first time on my YouTube channel, welcome, and I hope you learn a lot from this video because I share everything here completely free of cost. So in this 10 AM CR model, basically your chart should be at UTC -5 New York. This is a daylight saving time going on until March, and this strategy is work on US 100 and US 500. Okay, so make sure you use this strategy and backtest on it. Okay, so I am giving you a secret sauce here: 9 AM, 10 AM, 11 AM. I give you this 3 times. Now your now your work is you have to go through the chart backward as much as you can and see what are market doing in these 3 hours. Okay, so you will find your own strategy. Okay, so what basically happen, you have to mark the 9 AM Eastern Standard candle high and low before the 10 AM candle open, so with wick. Okay, so excuse me for my chart. So once the 10 AM CRT model open, you have to wait and then wait for the change in the state of delivery. Okay, and you can start searching here the 5 EMS strategy that I also shared with you previously. You can also use here for the very bottom entry. Okay, not for wait for change in the state of delivery if you don't want any risky trading from here. And then in the inversion or in the fair value gap, enter and target the 50% and then full of it candle. So what happened basically, if you understand here the POI, then it will be your A plus setup. If you do the random, it will be a risky and have a less win rate. You have to backtest on it. Okay, I am giving you the path. Your work is to follow that path with proper backtesting, then you will understand properly. Okay, I cannot tell you everything, and I cannot possibly tell you anything what I backtested before the previous years, because every year have a different results, and every day you will find different scenarios. Okay, so that thing comes once you start backtesting. Okay, so you wait, you should have some sort of POI to become an A plus setup, this one. Okay, so once you have that one, you wait for the 5 EMS strategy or change in the state of delivery, and then you target the 50% and the full. In 50%, if you understand the POI and 5 EMS strategy, 50%, by that 50%, 1 to 4 already it will be done. Okay, you don't need to be hit the target at the high of that 10 a.m. 9 a.m. Okay, so now I will show you the trade I took based on this. Okay, so now understand here first, not just randomly mark the high and low of 9 a.m. Okay, this is the 9 a.m. candle, right? If you see downside, this is the 9 a.m. if you can see here, 9 a.m. candle, it's closed here. Now if you see the chart little bit previous, so what happened, break of structure, optimal trade entry in the fair value gap, break of structure. Okay, and now price also break the structure, right? So what I'm expecting, the higher prices, right? I don't know how much it's go far above of that from this area, but I know by this time the price should react from this area. Okay, so what I see here, we have an inversion. Okay, and we have an optimal trade entry also here. Okay, why we don't have this change in the state of delivery by engulfing this candle? Because these red candles are between these green candles. Okay, so these, if these green candle, if this red candle take the high of this green candle, then I should consider this is the change in the state of, but for me it's not. So until when we are bearish, until market took the close below this low. Okay, this is the swing point, first candle, second candle, third candle. Okay, so this is the swing point for me, is very crucial. So here we have BPR, balanced price range, we have inversion, we have fair value gap. So I have multiple things come to in my mind. This is my support area, this is my demand area, and price at least react from here until I get 1 to 2 minimum. Okay, I don't care it hit here or not, I don't care it will go up to here, I need only 1 to 2, 1 to 3 maximum here. So that's it for me. After that, what market does, I don't care. If I, even if I'm wrong after it's reached a 50%, if it's go dump down here, I don't care. I only care once it's reached to some sort of POI, I need here 1 to 5, does it match with my strategy, with my rules? That's it. So now I went to 1 minute time frame. Okay, and then start searching for my setup. For to be valid for my setup, the first thing is, this is the low need to be taken. Okay, because this low already is a very high, already taken. And for change in the state of delivery, many people are saying this one not, this is the real change of state. For me, it's very far, it's already the 50% above. So I will avoid if it's happen here. Okay, I will not take, or I will see the SMT of with US 500 to be validate this setup with this inversion fair value gap. Okay, so let's see what will happen. Okay, now it's happened here. What is my change in the state of delivery? This is the candle. Okay, and we will see here. See, if you observe here, we have fair value gap inversion, right? And market is respecting. If you, my previous subscriber, you already know, I many times I mentioned, if any fair value gap that are respected and got filled up inversion, that fair value gap have high probability. Okay, so price now should not come below of this area. Okay, if it's came, this invalidate. Okay, for aggressive I can buy from here. Okay, or I will wait for price to close above this candle to be valid the order block. okay. But for me, I entered already. When the next price open, it's went downside almost the 50% of this week. I already entered in the market, and I put my stop loss little bit, almost 10 ticks, 5 to 10 ticks below of this level, because I am thinking maybe this that time I'm thinking, okay. And price did something after that, if you will see. And the thing is, as a trader, you should know when to exit, not only trade, when to break even, when to exit. So my exit was here. There was the 15-minute fair value gap, if you go, and it was the sweet highs which I am going to target. So this was almost 1 to 3 risk to reward, okay. And you will see the results here, and you will see many targets here. And in 45 to 50 minutes it's hit my target, okay. So see how many setups you get here. If you wait for the order block like it's happened here, okay, then you wait for this fair value gap and you put the low here, that's also fine. Or you wait for 5 EM strategy. You can see here a 5 EMA strategy. This candle does not have the 5 EMA. Next candle, close it, open the position, stop loss here, and hit the target, okay. So once your time frame is aligned, why you become a confident on this area, why I did not confident on this area, because this is also 5 EMA strategy, also in POI. The thing is, if change in the state of delivery happen, that make more confident, and this will be a plus setup, okay. So you have to be confident on your setup. Once it's reached there, then you should not be tension on it that it will not work. If it fail, why do you put the stop loss? If this stop loss, this is you put this stop loss, and if you are afraid to hit this one, means your size is wrong. You have to work on your size. And if you don't worry, welcome to 1%. You are in a good place. You will be successful. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day you will be successful, okay. Now you will see this setup almost happen every week, okay, and 50% almost is touch every day. This 10 here, no setup, 9 10 no setup, okay, no setup, but it took the low, give you setup. I give you the idea. The thing is, you have to work on it. Here setups, okay, and here setup, okay. Every week you will see this setup is happen. I give you the route. Now your work is to work on it, and I will give you the link of good prop firm in the description. Make sure you purchase from there, and I hope you find this insightful. Until next time, be safe.